Hi everyone, welcome to Star Wars Conversations, a show where two scruffy-looking nerf herders like to get together and talk about all things Star Wars. My name is Jay.
Hello there! I'm Obi-Wan Kenobi!
Welcome to the show. So, Obi-Wan, how are you?
I'm jolly good, old fella. I'm chasing my pot of gold.
Why are you Irish?
I don't know, but they're always after my lucky charms.
Well, yeah, I don't really know what to say to that. But I've got Vader here, so you better watch yourself.
Ah, once you were but a student, or something.
When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master.
Only a master of evil, Darth!
There you go. So I've got Obi-Wan doing the show with me this week.
Yes?
So, what are we going to do first, Obi-Wan?
We're gonna do the news!
Alright, so, what have we got?
Well, old Jay, let me have a look. We've got StarWars.com. I can't do it anymore, Jay. Sorry.
Oh, it's not Obi-Wan, it's you.
It's me.
What the hell?
Sorry. I know. I did tell you that we'd booked a star guest, and unfortunately, I failed that. So I thought I would try and fit in for you, but obviously I've been rumbled.
I thought that Alec Guinness had come back from the dead, or
I know.
a Force ghost or something.
It was shockingly realistic. I could tell that. I think they might be looking to use some of this technology for the new Last of the Jedi.
The Last Jedi, even.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to change the title.
Oh, okay. When they use your robes.
Yeah. When they use all my skills, I write the story, sing the story,
Sing
and
it.
yeah, sing.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I'm going to sing the theme tune.
Oh, that'd be amazing. And how would that go?
Star Wars, Star Wars. And that's just a little taster for you.
Wow, I'm sure that based on that, we are going to get so many more viewers, and it's going to become a cult thing. Like, you're going to get a cult following, dude.
Well, I don't know what's cult about it. I think it's pretty mainstream.
Well, it will be. I guess it will be eventually.
Oh, I'm just going to give a quick shout out to Ewan Lane, because
hey, Ewan.
I know his dad is a special guy.
I heard his dad was a Wookiee.
Or sometimes he's a Sith Lord.
A Sith Lord? Say what?
Jedi Master. Depends what kind of mood he's in.
I see.
Yeah, but he tightens that leash around my... What's the... Oh, I got that wrong, didn't I? He... What's the thing that Leia says to...
To Talkin. Hold Vader's leash.
Yeah, that's it. Alright, anyway, this is getting really random. So I told myself this would be a short episode. Right. First bit of news.
He's going to keep turning into Tusken Raider.
Yeah.
As you might be able to tell, Colin's not very well today. This is not how he always is. He's just not well.
I think I'm having a fever dream or something. Okay, right, sorry. StarWars.com reveals the cast photo for Young Han Solo movie. And the movie is confirmed for a May 2018 release.
Say what?
Right, so here's the photo. And as if by magic, that's appeared.
Yeah.
It's cool, man. It's a great photo of the main cast. They're sitting in the Millennium Falcon cockpit, which you can see from that picture. It looks a little bit newer as well. It's cleaner and everything that we've seen in later movies. You got Aldrin Emmerich sitting there in the middle, as you know. You can see he's got his hair growing out now, and it's amazing. Like just a little thing like that. Because I looked at him and I was like, he kind of is starting to look a bit like Han Solo. Like,
I always thought he did look like him. I always thought. No, I did. When you saw some pictures of young Han Solo, I thought, yeah.
See, I looked at him. I was like, okay, I can see how this guy, you know, looks like he could play that kind of part. But to me, he didn't really look that much like him, just, you know, how I saw it. But now with the hair and that, I'm starting to see it. And he's wearing an Indiana Jones jacket as well, which kind of adds to it. Yeah. So you've got him there. You've got Woody Harrelson sitting there. Donald Glover, who is Lando. With them all together, you can kind of see it as well. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's Han and Lando. Emilia Clarke, she's got her hair done. She's changed her hair recently. She appeared at something with her new hairstyle, and everyone's like, oh, is this because of the new Han Solo movie? And she's wearing her hair that way there. So, I mean, obviously, they change it up in the movie, but, you know, I think that's been cut to that length or something for the movie. And also having Chewbacca there in the picture as well really helps, because you look at it and it's like, yeah, Chewie's there with the new Han. And
who's the other lady in it?
She's an actress called Phoebe Waller-Bridge, and interestingly enough, in the past sort of week or so, she denied being in this movie, and then literally like days later, this picture came out. There she is, like lurking around in the background.
She's a little liar.
Right. So yeah, so obviously she's in it. So yeah, it's a great picture. It's very exciting together because, you know, we've said before, I've not really been that excited about a young Han Solo movie, but then getting to see the cast
I'm excited
together,
now.
right? It adds the excitement a little bit. It's quite cool to see them all there. And then the other announcement that StarWars.com made was they confirmed that the movie is still slated for May 25th, 2018 release.
That's crazy, Jay.
Proper Star Wars Day. It's awesome, but you know that could still change. They've confirmed it, but it could still change.
I'm surprised at that.
Why are you surprised by that?
Because I thought that one, it's only going to give you 6 months from Last Jedi, and two, then it means it's 18 months potentially for the episode 9, unless they bring that forward. But I thought they loved the Christmas money. I thought Christmas Star Wars.
I still think that this is going to change to a Christmas date. However, I do think that there is a chance that they'll start looking at doing 2 movies a year, which would end up being a May and a December. Because, well, think about it. If you say the Marvel superhero movies, the Marvel superhero movies, you get a couple of them a year, right? And with Star Wars, I mean, it makes a load of money, and money talks. So if they're going to keep making money off it, and if people will watch 2 a year, I reckon they'll certainly buy it.
Well, maybe we get the Yoda movie in December.
The one where he gets hit by a rock.
Yeah.
So
so long as it's not set between A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back.
That's a double whammy.
Whammy! That was a double whammy. Well, shut it! Stop mentioning that.
So yeah, that was the news there. Nice picture released. That was a nice little treat.
I've actually got a couple of comments on this, Jay.
Cool. Comment on.
So, really, it's more about Emilia Clarke. So obviously, I think I put on the Facebook page that Nerdist video where they were talking about the picture.
Yes.
And they were talking about who she could be. And they came up with 2 really cracking ideas, which I was quite excited about. One was possibly being Dr. Aphra, which I would actually really like. I think that's a good shout.
The Doctor.
I think it'd be
one,
good to have her in a film.
Yes, yes, it would be cool to have her in the films. But
oh wait a minute, because it's the wrong time, though, isn't it?
That
oh,
age,
that's what's
right,
cocked up.
I didn't get that, but also Doctor
it doesn't work.
also looks like she's Asian, like like she'd be from China or Japan or something. But do you know what I mean? Not obviously because those countries don't exist in a galaxy far, far away. But she'd have that kind of look. That's just how she looks to me in the comics. I kind of would want to see an actress from that kind of race.
But the other one she could be
now
is
that character. Obviously, you're reading in the comics now. Yeah.
Yes.
Who is that?
Captain Tovan. And because I didn't know what her name was until recently, but yeah, Captain Tovan. I think. Let me just find my notes.
Captain Torag.
That's not very nice.
So. What comics is she in at the moment?
She's in the Dr. Aphra books.
Okay, and she's much older at that point.
Yes,
so
but there's some great backstory which I was going to talk about when we get to the comic review.
Okay.
But you get her backstory in this latest issue
from when she's younger.
I tell you what, your brain's going to blow up.
Oh, I can't wait for that bit. But what about 'cause I don't know if you noticed the way that her hair is. She's got bangs, right?
Yeah.
What about
and she's got, and it's definitely cybernetic neck. It says it on her Wikipedia page.
No, I don't mean the character in the comics because she's just got her hair. She's just got her hair combed over.
Oh yeah,
but Emilia Clarke's got bangs. She's got like a fringe, right? What about Price, who's in Rebels? You know the Imperial commander, the woman with the black bobbed hair. Because Rebels is set before A New Hope.
Oh yeah, it could be.
Around that time, you know, she's got her hair cut slightly more like that. Maybe it could be something like
maybe.
that. I'd like to see her as a baddie. I think that'd be quite cool.
Yeah, I definitely think she's going to be the baddie.
Yeah, that would be good because it'd be different, you know. And I think that it'd be good to see. I just think it'd be quite cool.
Okay, cool.
Do you think that we'll see any other characters that we know though, like
well, you've just
stuff?
Read my mind.
Say what?
What? Because I'm thinking, will they, because of the popularity from Rogue One, decide to stick Vader in it? It's tempting.
And Solo would know of Vader, you know. He's
and he doesn't need
Vader.
to directly interact with Han Solo. But he
What would
could be in it quite easy. Well, like, whatever. So, like, for instance, if Woody's training Han on something, like, so let's say they do a training exercise, and they go to steal something on an Imperial place. They could be doing it while Vader's on that place, and like Vader, you know, and Vader could be sorting something out,
and what was the character that they were saying Woody Harrelson might be? That Gareth Shrike or whatever. Is that right? Is that right? Is that the right name?
Something like that.
Well, I mean, he's a bit of a sort of scoundrel character anyway, so maybe he has some sort of run-ins with the
and there could be like
Imperials
a break. I mean, because also, I mean, I don't think they're going to do this, but how Han meets Chewie, you know, because if Chewie was a prisoner,
right? Yeah.
Then
well,
you know,
again, he's meant to be a slave.
So he could rescue him, and then
on the Spice
that's where you see Vader, maybe. You know, it might, maybe not a big bit of Vader, but him having a little cat. I
would
think
be cool.
Well, the thing is, I just can't see how they resist it because everyone will be thinking after watching Rogue One, right? It's set in because they must now know that Vader is the biggest draw in the world. He's got his mojo back now from Rogue One, and so. Oh, I thought you'd given me the bird. I was like, if you don't like what I'm saying, James. Ow!
God, I'm be using that sound effect a lot, aren't I?
What was I?
You were saying about Vader being it. You're right.
It would be quite.
You know where I was going.
Yeah. But it would be a good opportunity because one of the things after Rogue One was where they're going to use Vader now. Like, is that the last time we'll see him? But actually, you could.
This is a great opportunity.
Even if, let's say, Emilia Clarke is playing
Mara Jade.
What if she's playing Mara Jade?
Say what?
In that timeline?
Why not?
Well, she won't have any connection to Luke at any point, and that's kind of like if you're going to have Mara Jade, there's no. I mean, you don't want it as just a little cameo that turns up, and you know. But maybe let's say Emilia Clarke's playing Price or Toran or whatever her name is. Maybe, and then hypothetically, the Woody Harrelson thing gets tangled up with something with the Imperials. Maybe she reports to Vader, like so you see Vader like having a go at her for failing, or like she chokes her and says, "Don't fail me again," and then tells her to go and get them or something. I don't know, but or maybe he just appears in a hologram. Like, but it'd be quite cool. You could get him in there. Yeah, good thinking, Colin. Once again, good thinking.
See, I just improved for Star Wars films. I seriously think they need me on the payroll.
If we've got spies in our group,
I tell you, I don't know what. Is Tom all right?
Tom,
are you okay?
Tom, what's going on, Tom?
Are you okay, Tom?
But yeah, I mean, if we have spies in our group, maybe they're going to take your suggestions, and we'll be seeing Vader in. If Vader appears in Han Solo, that's why.
Yeah.
Many Bothans died to bring us this information.
Nothing to do with him being the most popular character in Star Wars.
Hell no. Right. So I think that we've done that bit of news.
We have.
Okay.
That was a good bit of news, though. I like that one.
Yeah, it was. It was nice to see it.
Rogue One digital Blu-ray release.
Yeah.
I am well excited about this.
I am as well. So Rogue One is going to be released on Blu-ray on April the 4th in the US and April 10th in the UK. What the hell? Why not on the 4th? Anyway,
and the digital release comes on March 24th. I believe that's the US date, though.
Yeah, it won't come out here.
Yeah, ours will be a few days after that. But
what are you getting, Blu-ray?
I've already got it pre-ordered for the 3D Blu-ray. Yeah, I always get the Blu-rays anyway. I like having a collection.
So, one, I'm a bit annoyed because I love the artwork for the limited edition Blu-ray.
Yeah.
The one with the looks like a Star Destroyer, doesn't it? Which we've seen before. I think that was one of the IMAX posters, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we're not going to get that on our Blu-ray though, on our 3D one.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's one. Should have worn a Tusken Raider outfit, dude.
I'm going to make one now. I think that's a good idea.
But whenever you've got a cough. I actually put this at the end of this article, but there's one thing that really bugs me, and I'll go back to the first part after, but is when you get retailer exclusives. It sucks. Like, what the hell, right? Because that's just a way of trying to
ruining my life.
I was trying to force people to spend money, and guess what? All you do is encourage people to pirate stuff, because all this stuff, all the extras that go on the exclusives will go on the internet in no time at all, and that's where people watch it. But other than that, you get different packaging. So you get the Target exclusive. It's a 5-disc set. It includes collectible packaging with interchangeable character covers and exclusive bonus content. So that's something that you won't get somewhere else. So people are going to put that up on the internet. You're not encouraging people to buy it because you have the people that need to have every version, right? And then you have everyone else who's like, screw that, I'm not doing it. But
what annoys me is I need to have the definitive version, and it just annoys the hell out of me that I normally have to wait for it, you know?
Yeah.
Like the Force Awakens release was
the 3D one that came afterwards was the good one, right? So now I have it twice.
Yeah, me too.
But so on this one, you get 2 additional bonus features and digital HD plus collectible packaging. Best Buy exclusive is a 4-disc set with exclusive steelbook packaging, right? That looks awesome. If you see it, it looks really nice. I'll see if I can put a picture of it up.
I think I've seen it, yeah.
I think it looks really good. And Walmart have a 3-disc set which has exclusive K2SO packaging and 2 Galactic Connections trading discs.
Does Poundland have a special edition?
They will have a special edition. It'll be the Nothing edition.
Yeah, it'll be the sellotape edition.
But on the standard Blu-ray that's coming out, there's a load of extras. Do you want me to go through what they are?
Go on then.
Okay, there's loads. So you get Rogue Idea. Hear how ILM's John Knoll came up with a movie concept.
Oh,
why
we know
it's
that.
the right film to launch Star Wars standalone films. Jin the Rebel. Get to know Rogue One's defiant, resourceful saviour and hear what it was like for Felicity Jones to bring her to life on screen. So it's going to go through all the characters. You've got Cassian, the Spy.
Oh yeah, don't read all of it, man.
And then you get...
Give me the highlights.
Then you get, after all the characters, you get the Empire. Meet the dangerous new Imperial adversaries and cross paths once more with the most iconic villain of all time. Then you've got Visions of Hope. The look of Rogue One. The filmmakers describe the challenges and thrills of developing bold new look for the movie that can fit in with the world of the original trilogy. The Princess and the Governor. See how they did Tarkin and Leia. And then you're going to get an epilogue. The story continues. Filmmakers and cast celebrate Rogue One's premiere and look forward to the future, to the Star Wars stories yet to be told. And then you've got Rogue Connections, uncover Easter eggs and film facts hidden throughout the movie that connect Rogue One to the Star Wars universe. So there's quite a lot on there, you know. Move, ball. So... Yeah, there's quite a lot of extras coming out on that Blu-ray, but I wonder if there's a whole bunch of stuff held back, which you're then going to get on, as you say, 6 months down the line, new definitive edition.
Do you think they've got all the deleted scenes on there or not?
On the standard one?
Yeah.
It doesn't say deleted scenes. And we already know that there's whole different filmed parts, so yeah. Although some of the retail exclusives get exclusive bonus content.
Very disappointing, Jay. Because that's the one thing I want to see is the deleted scenes.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to see all
that
the stuff.
That is the one thing I
like
want to see.
the bits where they're running across the beach and all the
yeah,
scenes.
I don't want to
seen.
hear about Jin because I know because I've seen the bloody film.
And you've got the Rogue One Ultimate Visual Guide.
Yes, I mean to be fair, I know everything about that bloody film because that book is so bloody good.
It is so bloody good. Thanks, Pablo Hidalgo.
Yeah, Pabs. God, that book is so good, Jay.
It's so good.
I've got to say, I just hope they make one of them now for every film.
I have a feeling they will. I think that book sold pretty well. And did they do one for episode 7? Was it?
No, they did a visual
the white cover, didn't they? The visual.
They did the visual dictionary.
Yeah,
they didn't do a
I've
full.
got that.
Yeah, because they didn't do all the different bits. Again, like I said, as I said before, you know, the Rogue One book combines cross sections, visual dictionary, and a bit of locations all in one. So it's good and tells the story.
Yeah. So I mean, hopefully they do that for the new ones, but they'll probably.
And what
keep
do you
with
think
the
about
same,
the fact
format.
that
Yeah, I agree totally.
no, what I was going to say is because the packaging is definitely standalone. It doesn't look like any of the other Star Wars movies. I don't think. And in fact, like the 3D version looks like all the Avenger films. And so I'm just wondering, do you think they will treat this as a complete standalone in future DVD, Blu-ray releases, or do you think this will end up getting sucked into the...
in a box set?
Yeah, things like that.
With the episodes?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it will. I think it will be a standalone forever. I think.
But do you think they'll do like a box set of standalones?
Oh yeah. Dude, there's money to be made. As I said, money talks. It will be we release them individually, and then one day we're like, oh, we're doing like the first 5 movies or the first 10 movie standalones in a box set, and people will buy it. I mean, even the original trilogy, I've had it about like 8, 9 different times on DVD.
Yeah.
You know, so they know that people buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just a bit. Oh, I don't know. They're gonna. I can just see it being a bit of a pain in the bum down the line.
What
But
do
I
you
think,
mean?
because also, by the time, like, say, this whole trilogy is finished, the new trilogy, will there even be Blu-rays? Do you know what I mean? Will everyone have just gone digital by now?
I hope there's Blu-rays because I hate digital.
Yeah, I know.
I like having the actual tangible thing there in my hands. I love having the nice packaging. You know, I like that. I like having a library of movies. I will always, if I have the choice, I always go for the physical version. I don't think I've ever bought a digital version of anything.
No, I haven't either.
No.
All right, good.
So, yeah.
Well, good talk on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Right, next story, my friend. Oh, no.
That smells stinker whiff.
The fate of Jar Jar Binks has been revealed.
Oh, Maury!
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously the new Chuck Wendig book, Star Wars Aftermath: Empire's End, has come out.
I'm on chapter 8.
Yeah. How are you liking it so far?
It's okay. It's a little bit slow. I was hoping it was going to jump straight into the action. It was a bit. No, well, I don't know if it's slow. It took me a while just get my head around it, but no, it's. I get the feeling it's going to be a long. It's a long book. It's like because I'm listening to the Audible version.
This is Audible.
It's still got 14 hours left.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's long.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, look. Back to the actual topic, though. So in this book, we find out what's happened to Jar Jar, because everyone wanted to know, right? Did he die? No, he didn't. But some may say that his fate is a little bit worse than death.
I think it's sad.
It's sad, exactly. They made it a really sad ending for this character, and possibly because people hated him so much. But he's now working as an entertainer on the streets of the capital city of Naboo, which is...
He's a street clown.
He is, and he entertains child refugees, and he's referred to only as the clown. No one on Naboo, especially Gungans, acknowledge his existence, and his loss of belonging haunts him. Neither Gungan nor human allow him an identity other than that of a fool. Nobody even says his name. Basically, he's shunned for giving Palpatine emergency orders, and everyone believes it is because of Jar Jar that the Empire was able to gain power. It is sad because the way they've put it is like he's just like this outcast, and the kids that he entertains all laugh and are entertained by him, and they love him, and it's almost like he's sort of going, you know, because kids that watched Jar Jar were entertained and loved him, but adults, everyone shuns him and no one wants to talk to him because adults that watched the prequels hated him, and it's kind of left like that. He's just like this lone, he's all alone on this planet with no one caring about him other than if he's being a fool. Some kids watch him, and then he tells the story, doesn't he, to some kid who meets him and wants to be a street entertainer, and so he takes him under his wing. But you can probably elaborate a little bit more on that, can't you?
Well, I haven't got to that bit yet. So.
Sorry for spoiling it for you.
But to be honest, I mean, I hope they don't spend too long on that, really, because it sounds like it's a complete distraction from the actual main story, which does my head in about these books.
Apparently there's like interludes throughout the book, and it's one of those.
Yeah, well, there was on the last 2 books, and it does my head in, because they
choose
the most random things to talk about, like this.
There you go.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think we needed to know this.
No, we didn't need it. I mean, they could have put it somewhere else, but I think it's kind of... I don't know how these things work in the context of books. I haven't read it, but I suppose
They don't work. It's just jarring. It's very jarring.
Yeah,
it is jarring.
So it just gives a bit of closure to this character's fate. Like, did he die? Did he? And it's like, this is where he is. But they could have put that in a different type of book. Like, you remember how I've said the ones that I really liked on the Expanded Universe were the short story ones. I would be quite happy to see a canon one, a short story one that just covers like some of the background characters, like him, and other ones that you like.
That's what they should have done. All the bits that they've done in the 3 Aftermath books, they should just put into one book and not interweave with this other story, because it was too complicated as it is.
And it just sort of pops up every now and again. Another interlude, yeah. But anyway, so that's what happened to Jar Jar Binks.
Well, I'm not happy about it. I don't think it's I don't think it is very nice.
What would you have happened?
Well, I would just let him go back to his little fishy friends.
But he, the Empire gained power, and everyone knows it is because of him.
Yeah, but it's not his fault. He's the one that nominated him. He wasn't. What about all the other people that voted?
Yeah, but it's because no one liked Jar Jar. That's why they gave it to him. So yeah, it's his fault.
He's embarrassing.
I don't like it.
Well, there it is. That's what happened to him now. It's too late. That's
I do think the new
Jar Jar.
Star Wars canon is a lot meaner than the old Star Wars canon.
So I should be liking it more then.
Yeah, you should be. Yeah. All right. Well, that's upsetting. We got that other news story or not?
Yeah. The last bit of news there, which is just a short bit. Do you know? You want me to say?
Yes.
Yeah.
The last Jedi reshoots are happening in March.
Yeah. So they're doing some reshoots, which obviously they do in lots of movies. Every movie pretty much they do reshoots. But there's a casting call for this one. They're looking for extras who are in Scotland and Ireland. And they're looking for people between the age of 16.5 and 90. So they're obviously going to be like background characters, wherever they're filming in this part. But one of the questions that comes up with this is, and it's coming from a rumour, is like, are they going to be cutting back some of the parts that Carrie Fisher played in the movie, or reshooting them to sort of change the story a little bit? Because obviously there was... apparently there was a scene that she filmed with Mark Hamill where they reunite, but the rumours say it is towards the end of the movie, and maybe they're going to move that and have some different stuff happen, because we'd spoken before about she confronts Kylo Ren and all that kind of stuff. So what they're wondering is, are they doing some extra shots? They don't know which main cast are going to be at this place. But is it going to be to kind of change up what they had before? Because obviously now going into 9, the story's going to be changed, like beyond their control. But it's going to be one way or another. So yeah, that's really what that's about. It's just that there's some reshoots happening. Are they reworking it or cutting her scenes?
I don't think they are, to be honest. I think they're just doing reshoots. I think that's the obvious thing that everyone's thinking. It's to do with Leia, but it's not. I don't think.
Yeah, it's probably just like adding a few more bits here and there, because obviously once they cut it together and then they realise, we could have done with a sort of pan
shot of a load of old gits in the background.
Yeah, exactly. It's probably going to be that. I think it's just going to be extra scenes and shots, but and also the Leia stuff. I mean, normally with these films as well, they'll shoot more footage than they need. So and they'll do different versions of scenes as well. So I'm sure they've got enough there that they could cut together and change bits. And it's just a bit of clever editing, really, is what they'll end up doing. And if they do need to cut her a bit back, then there could be reshoots. I mean, these reshoots apparently are going to go on for quite a while. They're going to go on for, it says they're going to go on for quite a long time. It does say when, but yeah, there could be other scenes where they get maybe Adam Driver in to do some bits and pieces. You don't know. I mean, at the moment they've only got extras, so almost good news, but
Yeah, well,
like
no,
to
I
get-
think it is new, so it's good to know that I do reshoots. That's interesting.
Well, yeah, I mean, they've got to do pickup shots and stuff like that anyway.
Hmm.
So there's that bit of news. I see you had a lot to say about that one.
Thank you for joining us this week again on Star Wars Conversations. You can find us in all of the wonderful social media places. We have our group where this all started on Facebook, which is Star Wars Conversations. You can find us on Twitter, Star Wars Convo, or use the hashtag Star Wars Convo. You can find me personally on Twitter at _J_tank, and you can find Colin on Twitter at Captain Colin.
At Captain Colin, sorry.
And we are on SoundCloud. Basically, if you search for Star Wars Convo, you'll find us on SoundCloud, on Instagram. You'll find us on our RSS feed. Is that right?
Yeah.
You can find us on iTunes. You can find us on the Taylor Network of Podcasts,
Yes.
which features other podcasts such as
No Apologies, Nothing's On, Double Page Spread, Gotham by Geek, Go Trek Yourself, Snarky Something, Wade's World. There's something about Dungeons and Dragons now.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
So, I don't know, something like, I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically, I think it's a D&D podcast. They're like doing a tournament thing or whatever it is.
Sounds good. I'm still hoping they bring the cartoon back.
Oh yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Ranger, Acrobat,
Barbarian. Thief. Cavalier.
Cavalier.
Fear not, Ranger. Barbarian, Magician, Thief, Cavalier, and Acrobat.
And that
Venture.
unicorn thing. Oh no. I liked, and what was the dragon called?
Tiamat.
Tiamat, yeah, he was
Yeah,
cool.
Venger was frightened of Tiamat, and my favourite character was only in one episode was Warjeep. Warjeep was damn cool.
Venger was a bit of a cross-dresser, wasn't he?
Venger turned out to be Dungeon Master's son.
Really?
Ah.
Dungeon Master was a poor man's Yoda, really, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Your guide in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
Anyway, so yeah, you can find us on all those places, Taylor Network Podcasts, all the other places that we talked about, and I think that's it. So until next week.
Use the Force, Luke!
May the Force be with you.
Bye!